the Hoquiam Esports Junior Varsity. We have over 20 students playing Echo VR right now. The magic of VR.
Hello world, and welcome to Hoquiam Esports. I am Chris Nitty, your host and founder of Hoquiam Esports, and today is one of the proudest days of my life because I get the great privilege to bring you a league that is brand new in the world, the HEVE League, which stands for the Hoquiam Esports Virtual Reality Exhibition League. We are the first middle school VR league in the world, and boy, do we have a show for you today. We've got our starring players on the Hoquiam Esports Junior Varsity playing Remio Incorporated, a company from the Netherlands that produces our Metaversity software. But first, let me tell you about the game we will be playing. If you look behind me, my stream team captain, Madeline Gray, and remember that name, Madeline is running my show behind me, and in my background, through my green screen, you're seeing gameplay footage of Echo VR. Imagine a hockey game set in an arena in outer space in zero gravity, and there's a disc that you can see there, and robots with thrusters. Like hockey, the goal is to get your disc into the opposing team's goal. And yes, there is punching, blocking, ducking, crouching, all sorts of movement. And you'll see our esports students doing these great movements, very athletic stuff, as they play this game against Remio. So we've got such an exciting matchup for you today. Not only are we going to be playing Echo VR against Remio, we're going to be going into our private island paradise made by Remio in VR, and we're going to play a paintball game with Jos van der Westhuizen, who is the CEO of Remio, and his entire squad. So, what I'd like to do is bring on Jos from the Netherlands right now on my H2 cam. Here he is, the man himself. Welcome, Jos, and thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Chris. This is a wonderful opportunity and a very great initiative you have here.
We're so excited to have you, and our students, as you could tell, we're very excited too. We wanted to ask, since we love your software so much, Remio gives us a private metaversity. I'd like to know, how does Remio feel about the K-12 primary and secondary space and students using your software to learn and grow?
Yeah, for sure. So we believe in a future where sort of remote education is important because it leads to a better quality of life and more opportunities for a wider audience of people. And basically, the one core issue that we've seen out there in virtual education is a big thing about K-12 and sort of high school, university education is you need to be able to make friends. And that's sort of why we created Remio. When you do these virtual education sessions, you also need a way for people to really connect on a social level to make the friends that they then have for life. And effectively, that's what we've done. There's three core things to get that done. One is you need to make it an easy private space that schools can manage. So that's sort of the private island space you have there. Two is you need to give them a variety of experiences to do. So from like doing education training, collaboration, homework, all the way through to doing like fun activities together, like games, like Echo Arena, and being able to teleport directly into those. And then the third one actually is quite important, which is that schools or classrooms could be any size, right? They could be from 8 to 30 or above. And so you need to be able to include everyone. And that's why we've made specific games where you can be up to 30 in, for example, a paintball match. So yeah, those are like the core things we look at, and we're very happy to have Hoquiam as a trusted partner.
Yeah, and we're so glad to be your partners as well, because everything you've mentioned is the exact reason why Remio is our favorite software. Our kids from our virtual school, where we have our second Hoquiam holodeck, and from our high school and middle school can all join together 60 at a time inside what we've called Grizzly Paradise, because your software lets us customize. It doesn't just have to be what you give us. Our kids get to wear shirts with Hoquiam logos on it. We have the basketballs with the Hoquiam logo. All that stuff is beautiful, and it makes them feel at home so they can make those friendships you're talking about. And social emotional learning is a huge topic right now after the pandemic, when kids, especially with video games, were spending so much time alone. And now, with Hoquiam Esports and working with you, we're making this initiative to bring social gaming to students and social VR experiences. And I have to say, it is working amazingly. I feel like it's the magic bullet for engagement, for retention, for those friends that they create. This is the space. It's Remio, and we love it. So thank you very much. I also just wanted to ask, do you have anything special or big in store coming for us in Remio in the future?
There's a lot there's a lot in store. I would say the earliest on the horizon is new avatars, and we also want to be open to anyone's identity. So we're actually opening up the platform to include meta avatars, Ready Player Me avatars. So that's probably the shortest term one. That's very exciting for us.
That would be amazing, Yos. I can't wait to share that with all of our students here at Hoquiam. So thanks for talking with me. Are you ready to play some Echo VR?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely. All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that, because my students are certainly ready. What we're going to do is we're going to give you a moment to get back on there. We're going to show our lab camera of our students warming up and practicing. And then as soon as we get all set, I'm going to give them the signal through the stream to hit their ready button. And then we'll play 3 5-minute rounds, best of 3, and see how it goes, right?
Perfect.
All right. Thank you so much, Yos. Madeline, take us back to our 360 lab cam of our students. There we go. All right.
Meters per second. 6.3 meters, 10.0 meters per second.
Get to your launchers.
In the goal, it's 2-0 Hoquiam. Blue team has the joust advantage. Let's see how they launch. We're watching Remio here on the blue team. Now, okay, here we go. There's the launch, and they're coming out a little slow. Check out Hoquiam players. They are fast. Here come the Hoquiam players zooming through. All right, the disc is down the orange end. And I see... All right, that was Mackay who picked up that. That guy, Mackay. Great send, putting it downfield. All right, this is our first round of 5. And it's Joey Goodenough, assisted by Mackay Stum. That is another Hoquiam goal. We're at 4-0. Now, I'm looking at this. We got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. There's a mercy rule. If Hoquiam hits 13-0, this match is over. All right, here's the blue launch. And they've got the disc. It's Yost with the disc. Oh, and it's stolen! He ripped it right off of him. Oh, it's in the net! That was Joey Goodenough again, with the steal and the push right into the net.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, blue launch again. Let's see what they do with the disc. Hope they don't get it stolen again. Okay, nice long throw by blue. And orange is on it. That's Mackay Stum. He's... All right. Our blue team looks a little confused here. Where's our disc? There it is. And Parker Swantek has it. It's in the net.
4 meters per
That was a
second.
14 meter per second shot. 17 is the fastest you can throw the thing. That's an amazing arm on Parker Swantek.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Parker Swantek with 2 points and 1 assist.
Teams have cleared the launcher.
There's what a
3.1
joust looks like.
meters
Now,
per second.
Orange just launched off, and look at them follow that disc. This game is all about geometry and angles, where it's going to bounce. Look at those perfect passes. Look at that shot
13.1 meters.
in the net. A three-pointer. Outstanding. And somehow it bounced off the goalie, and it created a self-goal. But that was an amazing shot. We are at 11-0 after 3 minutes of play. This may be a mercy win.
Orange 4.120 meters per second.
Here comes Hoquiam, bouncing off the terrain. Okay, there's the goal. Okay, Mackay Stum has it. That guy Mackay is heading downfield. And floating over the net, right in. Round 1 is over. That is 13-0 Hoquiam. Sorry, Remio, but it's a tough game, and these kids have been practicing since November. So that's round 1 of 3 over. That'll give Remio an advantage after this mercy win in the first round to see what happens in the second round here. So over the next 45 seconds, you'll see teams have the chance to talk together, plan, see what's going on, and they plan together how they're going to launch, what strategies they're going to use. As you can tell, this is a game that is just as complex as any physical sport. Passing, shooting, blocking, and real sense of the court position you're in, all of this matters. So when we look at the, we've got a mini map on the bottom to show us where people are. We've got our rosters up there, got our score, and we are getting close to our joust or launch that's about to begin very shortly for round 2. Let's hope Remio can put some points on the board, or this will be our last round. And that's it. The doors are opening on the launch tubes. Here goes Team Remio up into their launch tube. Let's see. Okay, they've flown past the launcher, which is an interesting strategy. If you grab hold of that, it launches you real fast. And there goes the launch. Out goes Team Remio. Oh, wow, and look at the speed on Team Orange. Look at Hoquiam. They have blasted down at about 15 meters per second. I've got 3 Hoquiam players, all with the disc. They are re-grabbing. Oh, and it's in again. That was Parker Swantek, assisted by Joey Goodenough. Our Hoquiam JV is absolutely invincible. Oh, man. Oh, we just had a bit of a stream error. But here comes the private arena match right back for you to see. In the meantime, Hoquiam has put 7 points on the board, and we are back in the match. Let's follow. We've got someone who's just hanging out on blue team, but here we are back in the stream. Let's see what happened. It looks like we had a 3-pointer that was scored. Let's watch Hoquiam as they navigate this arena gracefully. There's the shot on goal. It's a miss. Here it comes right towards the camera. Let's see where that's headed. Here comes Joey Goodenough. He's got possession. He's flying low, coming up from under. Oh, and a very aggressive move from Remio. They punched him right in the head. Joey just punched their CEO in the face. Sorry, Yos. I guess that happens in Echo. We got a 3-point shot that's put right in the net by Joey Goodenough. He is our scoring leader with 8 points this round. What a striker we have in Joey Goodenough. There's the blue launch, a little slow. Now let's see, where is our orange? That disc is just floating. It's just floating. Here comes. Oh, it's Parker. He took it right out of his hand. Oh, that's kind of rude, but okay, that's how the game is played. Just stole it right from him. Oh, that was a miss. There we go. Okay, here we are with, who is that? That must be Joey again. Oh, it's Parker! Parker with another goal with just one more point. This will be one for the record books.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here's the launch.
Have cleared the launchers.
All right, let's see what happens. They've got the disc. They threw it down, and he passed it right to Joey Goodenough, who puts it in the goal, and the match is over. That's a win. The first match for the Hoquiam Esports VR Exhibition League is over versus Remio. Hoquiam triumphs 2-0 with a 13-0 mercy win in both rounds. Congratulations to all the players. Good luck and have fun. I'll tell you what, we've got Makai Stum as our MVP. Our untouchable player, unstoppable player is Joey Goodenough with multiple goals. And then, of course, Parker is featured there as well. Outstanding work. And we can't forget Gavin Goodenough, who is our goalie. He may not have gotten much of a workout today, but he is outstanding. He is the goal monster. So, Madeline, bring me back to the H1 cam. So we are so excited that you got to watch our first match versus Remio. Did you think Hoquiam was going to shut them out? I didn't, but boy, am I happy that they did. Thanks for being great sports, Remio. We're going to take us back to our lab cam so you can see our JV live on stream as they get ready and practice, because we're about to go to Paintball.
Where am I? I'm standing on a beach near the ocean, on a dock. I'm wearing a tuxedo. Oh, but there's the Hoquiam biplane. I must be in another reality. This must be Grizzly Paradise. And yes, we are here in Grizzly Paradise, our custom Hoquiam-themed Paradise Island for students and staff to use to socialize, learn social-emotional learning skills, and heck, even play a little bit of basketball. And the truth is, even our basketballs are customized to have the Hoquiam logo on them. We can hit golf balls out over the ocean. We can sit together and talk, record videos, use whiteboards, but magically inside our portal room here with the black cube of Hoquiam, we have portals into other spaces in this reality that allow our students to play collaborative games together that build social emotional skills and teach teamwork. This is Hoquiam's private Paradise Metaversity. Welcome to Grizzly Paradise.
I'm golfing! I'm not yet. What? Oh my gosh!
Hello from Hoquiam. I'm here with one of my agents from the Hoquiam World Forge, the world's first VR game development studio in any high school in the world. And Alex Bishop, Agent 011, is one of my UI UX designers. What kind of work do you do in the studio, Alex?
I work with all the user interfaces. Like I would be making like the menus, And I haven't just been doing that. I've been helping in developing the game's code, like building like the power-ups and like whatever else.
Yeah, excellent. And Alex also has the great privilege of being an intern with Remio. Can you tell us about that experience?
It's been really fun. So the internship that I have with Remio is that we do QA testing, which is like we go into a game and we find the bugs, and like we find them so the developers can fix them, which helps boost user experience, right? And that's a part of UIX. So
yeah. So he's doing really relevant work with Remio, and we are so grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, well, it looks like we're ready to shift to gameplay. And hopefully, here we come. I believe we've got a very vigorous match of paintball going. So let's see what's going on out here on the paintball field in Remio. Here we are. Now, the screaming that you hear is pretty natural for a paintball match. Well, you know what? I love listening to my kids having this much fun when they play a multiplayer game that teaches them to communicate. There's Parker Swantek, Grizzly 27. All right, so Hoquiam's on the blue team, and we're seeing the red team, which is Remio, has camped up on the top of their base, and they are shooting from the top there. Let's see.
Everyone rush! Guys, rush! Guys, we have two people. We got two people getting over.
All right, let's see what's happening here. They are really camping up the top of that paintball arena. And let's see if they can. No, they can't seem to get. The goal is to get into their opponent's base and capture that flag.
Oh, no, get out of there! I need some help, Mayday!
Now, whoever said my Hoquiam Esports players aren't dramatic was lying. I love this level of drama as they play. Oh, good, they're going around back, sneaking around the back. Oh, there's the flag, Oh, and he got shot right at the end by Marcus.
They're too good. I put it back. I returned it. What? Evil Derek over here shot me. I got a shot. I'm a child. Why are you shooting me? I have a long life to live.
I have a long life to live. Okay, these are the comments you hear at Hoquiam Esports. I love it.
Wow. That's how you really don't like to shoot a child to win a video game. I have a shield. Is that how low you are, Derek? To kill a child to win a video game? Wow, guys. Chill. Wow, guys, Derek. Chill. Wow, Derek. Chill. Wow, Derek. Wow. Guys, we need to create a defensive perimeter. Wow, Derek. Wow.
Create a defensive perimeter. I think that's a good idea. I think this game's going a little different than Echo did. Maybe Remio practiced a little bit of their own paintball and not so much Echo VR, but I'm having fun watching this. The whole point of this game is that it's an open environment that students can literally walk into and have games like this at any time. This is the magic of Remio.
25! Wow, they're really killing children right now. Guys, I need a high five. They're killing children right now. Wow, Derek. Wow. What? They have a system! Get him! High five! Derek and Yaz are just standing next to each other so they have infinite lives. They have infinite lives. This isn't fair. I got this. Derek, how dare you? I mean, I should be in school right now, but it's funner doing this. We're supposed to be in school, but we're playing paintball right now. Going to school is overrated. Going to second period and third period is overrated, right, guys? Yeah, bro. Right, Derek? Overrated. Hi, hello. Derek. Hello, hi, hello. Haz, shouldn't we skip? Because of this. No, I'm down. Get him.
1 minute remaining.
Thanks. Get Derek. I got a gun.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen and guests around the entire world, from Hoquiam, we want to thank you for being a part of our audience and for supporting our middle schoolers as they do something absolutely incredible. What an echo match we had today. I mean, 2 shutout rounds of 13-0 in a row. That's a testament to the hard work, dedication, and practice of this Hoquiam JV squad. They practiced during Christmas, through November, all through the month of January, and they were ready for this match. But as you see, these games can turn, and Remio really had an advantage in paintball. But we are so grateful to Jos van der Westerhutzen and his entire team for sponsoring Hoquiam Esports and helping us be this great. So thank you again for watching. We're going to bring you back to our lab cam as we wrap up the stream, and be with us next Friday as we face Mount Baker Middle School from Auburn, Washington at 4 p.m. Thank you from Hoquiam Esports. The Hoquiam Esports Junior Varsity. We have over 20 students playing Echo VR right now. The magic of VR.